देवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयं नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति continue this new chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, the appearance of the Srinath, 2:6. Društva anuyantam
दृष्ट्वा अनुयान्तं
ऋषिम् आत्मजम्
ऋषिम्
आत्मजम्
अपि अनग्नम्
अपि अनग्नम्
देव्या
देव्या
परिदधुः न सूतस्य चित्रम्
सूतस्य चित्रम् तद्वीक्ष्य पृच्छति
जगदूतव अस्ति श्रीपुंभिदान सुतस्य दृष्टेः आलक्षितः
कथम् आलक्षितः
पौरे संप्राप्तः
पौरे संप्राप्तः
कुरु जांगलान् उन्मत्तमूक जडवत् विचरन्
गजसावहे
दृष्ट्वा अनुयन्ताम् ऋषिम् आत्मजम् अपि अनग्नम् देव्यो हर्या परिदधुर्न चित्रम्
सुतस्य चित्रम् तद्वीक्ष्य पृच्छति मुनौ जगद्दुःतवस्ति स्त्रीपुंभिदान सुतस्य विविक्तदृष्टेः कथम् आलक्षितः
पौरैः संप्राप्तः कुरुजांगलान्
उन्मत्तमूक
जडवत विचरन् जसावहे दृष्ट्वा अनुयान्तं ऋषिम् आत्मजाम् अपि अनग्नम् देव्यहर्या परिदधुः न सूतस्य चित्रम् वीक्ष्य पृच्छति मुनः जगदूतव अस्ति श्रीपुंभिदानस्तु सुतस्य विविक्तदृष्टेः कथम् आलक्षितपौरैः संप्राप्तः कुरुजांगलान् उन्मत्तमूक जडवत् विचरन् गजसावहे। प्लीज रिसेट प्रभुजी।
दृष्टवान् अनुयान्तम् ऋषिम् आत्मजम् अपि अनग्नं देव्यः रिया परिदधुः न सुतस्य चित्रम् तत्वीक्ष्य पृच्छति मुनौ जगत् दुस्तव आस्ति स्त्री पुंभिदा
जगदुः तव अस्ति, जगदुः तव
जगदुः
अस्ति।
जगदुः तव अस्ति स्त्री पुंभिदा न तु सुतस्य विविक्तदृष्टेः कथम् आलक्षितः पौरे सम्प्राप्तः कुरु जाङ्गलान् उन्मत्तमुखजडवद विचरन् गजसावहे।
हरि बोल। One Mataji, anyone, one Mataji, please decide.
Mataji, shall I, Mataji?
Yes.
Drishtvanuttam risam atmajam api anagnam devyo hriya paridhatu na sutasaya chitram tadvikshya parichyati munau jagatustavasti Tripum nastu sutaya vivikta driste katam alakshita pauraye samprapteha guru jangalan unmatta mukha jadavat vicharan gajag savaye. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Again, कौन है अभी और आशीष प्रभु जी?
दृष्ट्वानुयन्तं ऋषिम् आत्मजम् अपि अनग्नं देव्यो रिया परिदधुर् न सूतस्य चित्रं तद्वीक्ष्य पृच्छति मुनौ जगदुस्तवस्ति स्त्रीपुंविदा न तु सूतस्य विविक्तदृष्टेः कथम् अलक्षिता पौरये सम्प्राप्तः कुरु जाङ्गलान् उन्मत्तमूक जदवाद विचरन् गजसहवाये। हरि बोल।
हरे कृष्ण।
श्रीधर प्रभु जी and पूनम माता जी।
Before that, I once recite. I once again recite.
Service. I can hear one.
दृष्ट्वा अनुयन्तं ऋषिम् आत्मजम् अपि अनग्नं देव्यः रिया परिदधुः न सूतस्य चित्रं तत्वीक्ष्य पृच्छति मुनः जगदुः तव अस्ति श्रीपुंभिदा न तु सूतस्य विविक्तदृष्टेः कथम् आलक्षितपौरैः सम्प्राप्तः कुरु जाङ्गलान् उन्मत्तमुखजडवत् विचरन् गजसावहे। Translation and purport by the Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. While Sri Vyasdev was following his son, beautiful young damsel who were bathing naked covered their bodies with cloth. Although Sri Vyasdev himself was not naked, but they had not done so when his son had passed. The sage inquired about this, and the young ladies replied that his son was purified, and when looking at them, made no distinction between male and female. But the sage made such distinction. How was he, Srila Vyasdev, the son of Vyas, recognized by the citizen when he entered the city of Hastinapur, now Delhi, after wandering in the provinces of Kuru and Jungle, appearing like a madman, dumb and retarded. Hare Krishna. In the Bhagavad Gita 5.18, it is said that a learned sage looks equally on a learned and gentle brāhmaṇa, a chandala, dog eater, a dog or a cow, due to his spiritual vision. Srila Sukadeva Goswami attained that stage. Thus, he did not see a male or female. He saw living entities in different dress. The ladies who were bathing could understand the mind of a man simply by studying his demeanor. Just as by looking at a child, one can understand how innocent he is. Sukadeva Goswami was a young boy, 16 years old. and therefore all the parts of his body were developed. He was naked also, and so were the ladies. But because Sukadeva Goswami was transcendental to sex relation, he appeared very innocent. The ladies, by their special qualification, could sense this at once, and therefore they were not very learned about him. But the ladies quickly dressed. The ladies were exactly like his children and grandchildren, yet they reacted to the presence of Vyasdeva according to the social custom, because Srila Vyasdeva played the part of a householder. The householder has to distinguish between a male and female. Otherwise, he cannot be a householder. One should therefore attempt to know the distinction between body and soul without any attachment for male and female. As long as such distinction is there, one should not try to become a sannyasi like Sukadeva Goswami. At least theoretically, one must be convinced that a living entity is neither male nor female. The outward dress is made of matter by material nature to attract the opposite sex and thus keep one entangled in material existence. A liberated soul is above this perverted distinction. He does not distinguish between one living being and another. For him, they are all one and the same spirit. The perfection of this spiritual vision is the liberated stage. And Srila Sukadeva Goswami attained this stage. Srila Vyasdeva was also in the transcendental stage, but because he was in the householder's life, he did not pretend to be a liberated soul as a matter of custom. The present city of Delhi was formerly known as Hastinapur because it was first established by King Hastini. Goswami Sukadeva, his platform, was roaming like, and therefore it was very difficult for the citizen to recognize him in his exalted position. A sage is therefore recognized by sight, but by hearing. One should approach a sadhu or a great sage not to see, but to hear him. If one is not prepared to hear the words of a sadhu, there is no profit. Sukadeva Goswami was a sadhu who would speak on the transcendental activities of the Lord. He did not satisfy the whims of ordinary citizens. He was recognized when he spoke on the subject of Bhagavatam, and he never attempted jugglery like a magician. Outwardly, he appeared to be a retarded, dumb madman, but in the fact, he was the most elegant, transcendent personality. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Ena Tasmai Sri Gurave Nama Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavancha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Kṛṣṇa Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakānvitancha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Kṛṣṇa Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschartha Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhecha Krupa Sindhube Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Pranam. Once again, we try to understand Canto first, chapter 4, the appearance of Narada, sage Narada. Here we try to understand from these shlokas about the Shuk Goswami's qualities and what question they asking. That question described in shloka number 6. What is the quality to recognize Munis? Who is Muni? Not sit, not sight, but for hear him. That is quality of Muni. All these points are discussed. Prabhuji will tell us in detail. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. A very good summarization and I'll say a good background for discussing the things further. Where Shri Krishna himself has said in Bhagavad Gita, vidyā-vinaya-sampanne brāhmaṇe gavi hastini śuni
Gavi hastini brāhmaṇe.
śuni śva-pāke paṇḍitāḥ sama-darśinaḥ. The humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and even an outcast, that is a dog eater. So basically, a Krishna conscious person does not make any distinction between species or castes. A brahmana and an outcast may be different from social point of view. A dog, a cow, elephant may be different from the species point of view. But these differences of body are meaningless when we are looking from the point of view of a learned transcendentalist, because their relationship to the Supreme, or the Supreme Lord, and his plenary portion as Paramātmā being present in everyone's heart. So this understanding of Supreme is real knowledge. As far as bodies are concerned, in different caste or species, the Lord is equally kind to everyone. He treats everyone as friend, yet maintains himself as Paramātmā, regardless of circumstances of the entities. So he's there whether you are an outcast or a brahmana, in any body, whatever we look. The bodies are only material productions or the different modes of material nature. But the soul and super soul, they are the spiritual quality. So this similarity and equality of soul and super soul, however, is not equality in quantity. Or the individual soul is present only in one body, while Paramatma is present in each and every body. So a Krishna conscious person will have full knowledge of this. And so he becomes learned and gets equal vision. These characteristics which are similar between soul, super soul, they are like both are conscious, eternal, and blissful. But the difference is that soul is within the limited jurisdiction of the body, while super soul is across all bodies without any distinction. So this becomes a very, very important understanding. Now, if you look at Vyasdevji, he is an incarnation of Krishna himself. And he divided the Vedas. He also wrote Mahabharata. And from Mahabharata we hear that Vyasdevji meditated for 100 years. And he prayed for a son. Lord Shiva personally appeared before Vyasdeva and blessed him with a son who will be a realized soul. And as per the blessing, Sukadeva Goswami was born as son of Vyasdeva. Now, when a son is born, the father generally performs the Upanayan Sanskar, gives the Gayatri mantra and initiates him in the study of Vedas. But Sukadeva Goswami ji, being a liberated soul, as soon as he was born, he started walking naked towards the forest. And Vyasdev ji, out of great affection for his son, started running behind him and cried from him, "O Putra, O son." His voice of separation was echoed by the trees in the forest. But Shukdev ji did not turn or reply to Vyasdev. While Vyasdevji was following his son, on the way there was a lake, and beautiful young damsels were bathing there naked. When Sukadeva Goswami ji, who was also naked, just born, crossed the lake, they did not cover themselves. But when Vyasdevji crossed the lake following his son, those damsels covered their bodies with cloth. Although Sri Vyasdevji was not naked. So looking at this, as is coming in the shloka, Drishtva tu, he inquired the girls, Pruchati, my son is very young and he was going naked. You did not cover yourself at that time. But I am the age of your father, but you are not covering yourself. What is the reason behind this? And the girls replied, your son never asked us like this. Only you are asking such questions. This is the reason we covered ourselves when you walk by. Your son is a self-realized soul and does not see difference between man and woman. He sees only the spirit soul and with bodies as a dress. That's why we covered ourselves. But you are a householder and you differentiate between man and woman. So we covered ourselves. Now, this is a very beautiful pastime. And that is why in the purport, Prabhupada ji writes that Shukdev ji was transcendental to sexual relations. He appeared very innocent. The ladies, by their special qualifications, could sense this at once, and therefore they were not very concerned about him. But when his father passed, the ladies quickly dressed. Now Vasudevji is actually satisfied in himself and is transcendental to material natures. But still, the question remains, why did he do a penance to get a son? Is it like a normal father because he wanted a son? No. The reason was he wanted a son who will spread the message of Srimad Bhagavatam, which he would be writing in future. Only a self-realized soul like Sukadeva Goswami can spread the message of Bhagavatam and enlighten the masses, and hence he prayed for a son who will be a realized soul. He ran after Sukadeva Goswami and cried for him, not because Sukadeva was his son, but because he was self-realized and a future speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam. So to give glory to Sukadeva Goswami, Vyasdevji acted as a normal father and a householder. Also, he did this to teach others that one should not pretend to be self-realized as long as he can differentiate between man and woman. Because of the above pastime, Sukadeva Goswami is glorified by reciting the shloka in beginning of all Bhagavatam discourses, which we also do, the shloka number 2 of the second chapter of Bhagavatam. Yam pravrajantam anupetam apeta krityam dvaipayano virha katara ajuhava putraiti tanamaya taya taravo abhineduhu tam sarvabhuta hridayam munim anato asmi. So Shri Sukadeva Goswami said, let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that great sage Sukadeva Goswami who can enter the hearts of all. When he went away to take up the renounced order of life sannyasa, leaving home without undergoing reformation by sacred thread or the ceremonies observed by the higher caste, his father, Vyasdevji, fearing separation from him, cried out, "Oh, my son!" Indeed, only the trees which were absorbed in the same feelings of separation echoed in response to the big grieved father. This is the importance of this particular, I'll say, the pastime that we are reading right now. Srila Prabhupada has clearly mentioned in the purport that Vyasdevji was also transcendental, but because he was the householder, he did not pretend to be liberated soul as a matter of custom. Skanda Puran, in fact, gives the reason behind actions of Vyasdevji. There is a shloka which comes there. Nitya tripta parananando yo avyaya parameshwaram yasya putra palam naiva yat jnatam jagad idrisham saputrartham tapastepe vyaso rudrasya cha ishwarah katare darshayam asa viyoge laukikam hari. Vyasdev, who is inexhaustible, is eternally satisfied in himself and full of supreme bliss. His anxiety exhibited towards separation of his son Sukadeva Goswami is not true as it is understood by worldly people. Also, his meditation on Lord Shiva for birth of Sukadeva and his grief shown by separation from Sukadeva after his birth are only to stage a drama in line with the worldly affair. So Vyasdevji lowered his position and acted to bring glory to Sukadeva and also instruct others. He befits therefore the name Purushottama. So this is why this particular shloka becomes important. It shows how we should behave. And as far as sannyasa is concerned, we see that Shukdev ji, he had gone everywhere, but he was acting like a madman. And still the citizens recognized him. So the question being asked here was, how was he recognized? And the answer is that a person is not to be recognized or understood by his outward appearance, by his dress, but by his speech. The speech is most important. He was recognized when he spoke on the subject of Bhagavatam, and he never attempted jugglery like a magician. Though outwardly he had appeared to be retarded, dumb madman, but in fact he was the most elevated transcendental personality. That is why in ISKCON, sannyasa is not given so easily. There are so many rules and regulations that we have to follow. We have to purify ourselves, become strong in our sadhana, and reach a stage where we can actually become sama-darśinaḥ. And that is possible when we chant consistently and continuously the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.